The more hits we play, the more hits we get. URLradio.net. This is Nicole Morrison-Mathern, and you're listening to The Good to Know Show. And today I have some special guests in the studio with me, Theresia and Cathy. Welcome.
Hi, thank you.
I'm going to let you guys introduce yourself and who you are and what you do, and tell us a little bit about Team Red, White, and Blue.
Okay. My name is Theresia Hirsch. I'm with Team Red, White, and Blue Bismarck, a national program that started here in Bismarck in August. And we basically focus on veterans, families, and community. Our mission is to enrich the lives of American veterans back into a community through social and physical activity.
My name is Cathy Peterson. I'm the co-athletic director of Team Red, White, and Blue Bismarck, and thank you for having us today.
Yes, and so when you're not doing Team Red, White, and Blue, what are you doing, ladies?
I'm the Suicide Prevention Program Manager for the North Dakota Army National Guard.
All right.
And I am full-time military, and I work for General Sprincenatic as his executive assistant.
All right, wonderful. Okay, so August, you start planning Team Red, White, and Blue, and bam, it just takes off like crazy. Tell us kind of how the process got started and what you guys do.
Wow. It was really kind of fast and furious, and I'm still kind of in shock of where we're at today, because when Bob and I actually sat down to figure out what could we do for veterans, families in our community, to help suicide, depression, just to bring people back together, we decided, well, we interviewed with the regional director a few times, and finally I think he made our decision for us to do it. We planned a meeting. We were hoping to get one person there. We had about 35 people there.
That's awesome.
You
don't see that these days, so that is just...
And we actually had about, 20 young kids, little kids there drawing pictures. We had our social director, Nicole Daschendorf, who is now deployed. She was running that show while we were trying to coordinate and figure out how we were going to approach this. So we pulled up our own little PowerPoint slide presentation and tried to do the best we could about what Team Red, White, and Blue was all about and how we needed help, volunteers to fill the social director, the athletic director, a social media person, a budget person, a veteran outreach, a community outreach. And when we left that night, we had 2 people per position, plus we also had a hiking team leader. We had a children's activity leader. We had a dietitian sign up. So it's just been crazy. And Cathy has been a tremendous asset and has been very helpful since Stash has been deployed.
Awesome. That's just incredible. It's so exciting. So December you really got going then, right?
We did. And for those who've seen in the paper, Faith Heron did a write-up on us, a Century high school student, who did a write-up on Team Red, White, and Blue, and that night Santa actually announced to everybody that we were a chapter, so it was really fun. So if you haven't seen that, if you go into Team Red, White, and Blue Bismarck Facebook, you can actually find the picture and click on the link and read about it and just kind of learn a little bit more about Team Red, White, and Blue.
All right. And Cathy, tell us a little bit about the athletic side and your involvement with Team Red, White, and Blue.
The athletic side is just really exciting to be involved with. It's been great getting out into the community and working with our community partners as well as our members and getting people talking to people about Team Red, White, and Blue and encouraging people to join and get involved. The community has just been outstanding. We have a lot of local gyms and trainers that have just been so supportive of our mission, and it's really encouraging and motivating.
Can we just kind of go through the days and tell people what's going on every day?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
So Mondays you have Renita doing Pilates.
It is an excellent way to start the week.
Renita yes. Brannon kicking off your day with military Pilates.
Yes. It doesn't get much better than that, but it does.
It does. And then Tuesday,
every other Tuesday or the first and third Tuesday of the month, CrossFit Bismarck puts on a workout of the day for Team Red, White, and Blue at 7:30 p.m.
And where's their gym located?
It's on East Industrial Avenue. I don't know the exact number.
Okay.
I want to say 1922. I could be wrong. But out there, just east part of town.
Okay.
Just off the expressway. And also on Tuesdays, we're going to start playing racquetball and volleyball at Capital Racket and Fitness. And then
if you're interested in walking, I'm actually helping a battle buddy of mine right now get ready for a PT test. So there's probably anywhere from 2 to 5 of us who will walk the mall. We meet at 4 o'clock. At door 5, and we start walking counterclockwise. So at 4:10, if there's nobody there, we take off. And if you come late, if you go clockwise, we'll link up with you. Just watch for me and Davina, and you'll know it's us because she's huffing and I'm pushing. So
right. This Wednesday, we're going to start workout in a backpack at the Raymond J. Bone Armory, which is on East Divide Avenue, just east of the Oasis truck stop, and that's going to be from 4 to 5, and just a way to do some cardio and strength and stretching exercises in a fun environment. We'll have a list prepared, and you can put all the equipment essentially into a backpack, or you can into a backpack and bring it to the armory, and then we'll use all of that equipment for the workout that day. And Teresa and I will be leading that.
Yep, and so even if you don't have anything packed away in the corner collecting dust like I did last night when I was putting my backpack together, if you've been deployed to Iraq and Afghanistan in the earlier years, we didn't have weights. We used water bottles with sand or rock. So if you don't have weights, don't think you have to go buy some. Just grab 2 bottles of water or grab some really old water bottles, throw some sand or rock in until they feel heavy enough for you, or can of food, whatever works best. If you don't have a mat, bring a throw rug, a thick towel. If you have some tubing or some of those stretch bands that you get from physical therapy that you only use probably the first week that they give it to you, bring that along, and some drinking water and some tennis shoes and a positive attitude, and you'll fit right in.
And Thursdays, we would typically run outside at the Capitol, but when it's too cold, we'll post out on Facebook an Eagle Challenge, which is a workout people can do at home.
Okay.
And then Fridays, we take Fridays off for athletic activities, and then Saturday we have yoga at Yoga for You. That's from 2 to 3.
And they're right across from the library, the Bismarck Public Library.
Yep. And then Sundays, every Sunday at 10 a.m. at Big Muddy CrossFit, they host a hero workout of the day, and that is free for Team Red, White, and Blue members as well.
And just if you don't know what Heroes Workout of the Day, or the WOD they call it, is what they do is they honor a fallen hero that was killed in action, and they actually do their workout of the day. So even though you can't fulfill their weight limits or their number of repetitions, you know, Kathy and I, we just moved up to 10 pounds on each side of it, and some are lifting like 200, but we don't really care. We're there making an effort, and we're honoring that hero and working up a sweat and remembering what their service and sacrifices were for us.
That is so cool. Hang on right there. We'll be right back after these messages and talk some more and learn more about Team Red, White, and Blue Bismarck. The more hits we play, the more hits we get. URLradio.net. This is Nicole, and we're back with Teresa and Kathy talking about Team Red, White, and Blue right here in Bismarck. All right, ladies. So what else do we need to talk about? What else does everybody need to know about Team Red, White, and Blue?
Well, I think a lot of people probably just kind of wonder, you know, is it just the physical part of it? And it's not. We actually do some really fun social activities for those people who don't like to do physical activity. We try to do anywhere from 1 to 3 events a month, or just some small events. For example, in December we had Lights on Chestnut. If you went up to the hill where the Wills is, the sister and brother, they actually hosted a Lights on Chestnut social for us that night. We had about 200 members come through, non-members as well. We picked up about 20 new members from that. We had Santa Claus there. The kids got to do cookie decorating. They wrote letters to Santa. We had Sloppy Joes. Just a fun night. January, we're going to do what we call a fitnic. It's kind of gearing towards healthy eating or snacking. We're going to wear jerseys, and I believe that's on the 31st. More info to come on that if you watch Facebook. We also did the Lisbon Veteran Home. We went and did Christmas with them, had a blast. We had a great amount of donations from the community, Christmas presents and food galore. Had a really great time with that. Coming in February, we're going to do another big social event, and that's with Melanie Carvel again. We're going to do cross-country skiing. We're going to make it a Valentine's Day and kind of include the family in that as well. As far as community events, we've worked with Homes for Our Troops and Patriot Homes. We do a lot of volunteering, helping with registration. We did scoring at the bombshells. We've collected coats for the Stilettos, the Bismarck Stilettos. So we're out there to do community things. We had people that didn't like to come out socially or physically, bake cookies for the AMVETS children's Christmas party. So just a lot of things, just helping out the community and our veterans and the families.
And I want to bring up, you talk about members. Let's talk about what it takes to be a member.
Oh gosh, it's so easy. Being a member, you just go to teamrwb.org and go to join the team. You fill in your name, your email, your zip code, and that just kind of tells national where you're located and where to send you. And if you're a veteran, there's a small little box. You click that, and then you give us your email address, and in the remarks, you can write anything you want, but in order to submit it, you have to write something. There is no membership fee. Veterans actually will take a survey if you elect to. They'll get a free red Eagle shirt from Nike.
Cool.
They pay the $4.50 shipping and handling. Family members and community members can also wear those. They just need to go to Wear the Eagle, and they can purchase a shirt for that. So very easy,
cool.
No membership fee or anything.
That's just so cool. And let's talk some more on the mental side of Team Red, White, and Blue. The emotional and
Thank you for bringing that up. Team Red, White, and Blue as an organization believes very much in that aspect of it. They've actually done surveys of their members to see what kind of impact it's having on their lives. And if you wouldn't mind, may I share some of that?
please, absolutely.
Okay.
I would love that.
Shared purpose, 76% of veterans surveyed felt that they were a part of something bigger than themselves, and 90% of civilians felt the same way. And that brings up a great point about this organization specifically, is that it is a veterans organization, but it's open to military and civilian alike. So anybody in the community can join, whether or not they're affiliated formally with the military or not. So that's a unique aspect of the group. And then connectivity, 75% of veterans surveyed found other people who shared similar passions. And well-being, 40% of our veteran membership have felt less down, depressed, or hopeless since becoming a team member of Team Red, White, and Blue. And that's just a few of them. And again, these were metrics from the whole country as far as the membership goes, so not just specific to our group. But I know for me personally that being involved in this organization is a great way to manage my behavioral health, and everything that the organization touches on, like shared purpose, connection, life satisfaction, bridging that civilian and military divide, being active, looking out for your well-being. I mean, all of that has improved or maintains itself by being involved in a group like this.
I'm so impressed. This is so very cool.
It is. It's awesome. And once you get involved, and depending on where you're at in your journey, you may not want to be a part of it, but maybe you just want to be on the emails and kind of just know what we're doing. And when you're ready, you're going to take that step. I know one of our members, my volunteer staff members actually, that was what happened with him. He was in the right place at the right time when he needed something, and we were there for him. And we hope that we can do that for anybody and everybody, and just provide that open, welcome, loving care that, people need somewhere in their journey. And it doesn't have to be right away when you sign up. It could be, a week, it could be a year, it could be 10 years. But just so they know that we're there. And there's other states. So if they're traveling and they're really involved in activities socially or physically, they just need to go on to teamredwhiteandblue.org and look at the map and click on one of the little eagle maps or flags that's on their state, and they'll kind of tell them where it's at.
Yeah, you never know what event, what day is going to reach somebody. And so, just sign up, and it's not a commitment.
It's not.
It's what you want to make out of it.
And what we're finding is if we can get those kids there, the kids love it. If the kids love it, we know the families are going to be there, and it's just fun. It's just the energy is unreal, and Kathy can even. It just once you're there in that community of people, you want to do more, and you want to be so much more of it, and people are really wanting to help. And that's, I think, part of this generation. They're not about taking, they're more about giving.
Yeah, I got to tell the story because it's just so cute. But Greg took the boys last week to the CrossFit, and the oldest one was not as excited. He's not into the athletics as much as the younger one. The younger one was super pumped. He does that kind of stuff just in between video games or whatnot. And anyway, when I get home, I ask them how it went. And Nate's like, it was awesome. I started on the hardest one, and I finished on the hardest one, and I did great. And Nick says, it was good. He goes, we get there, and there's these kids doing stuff, and we're like, oh, yeah, we can do that. No, we got to do the adult program. But they had a blast, and can't wait to do it again.
And they did an awesome job. I mean, even watching little kids motivates you to try a little bit harder, believe me.
Yeah, they got some great pictures of them in action on Facebook. So.
Yeah, I'll have to check it out. So
very cool.
Very good. Yeah, well, share your Facebook and your website again so that people can catch up with you guys.
It's www.teamrwb.org for the website. And once you become a member, you'll see emails from me. It'll be teresa.hirsch@teamredwhiteandblue.org, or you can go and on Facebook and type in Team RWB Bismarck and ask to be a friend, and within hopefully less than a minute, someone will accept you as a friend, because we have it open and we take off what we don't like on there. So
it feels so good to be accepted.
It is.
As a friend.
Yeah.
Teresa, Kathy, thank you so much for what you guys are doing, for coming in and sharing with us. And any way we can help here at URL Radio, just let us know.
Awesome. Well, thank you for having us.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
We'll watch for you.
All right.